Back in the day, I could do one job in the 90s and still live comfortably. And now I'm having to do two jobs, and I'm just working to try to keep the ends meet for rent, for everything else. Just trying to make ends meet. And I know I look stupid, little macho guy over here crying, but I mean, things are tough. Tougher than, sometimes I wonder how people are really surviving out there.
I'm Andrew Yang. I'm running for president because I see the crisis we're in. I'm meeting Americans across the country to understand how to build an economy that works for everyone.
Your next president of the United States, Andrew Yang.
Thank you, Los Angeles. How beautiful are you, Atlanta? Hello, Boston. Thank you, Washington, D.C. Thank you, Yang, Seattle. I'm here to solve the problem that many Americans have been struggling with. We have to build a trickle-up economy. The money's there. I have done the math.
I'm Joseph Lamar. I came out here from Los Angeles a couple years ago with my husband, Jose, my dog, Paco. Jose, we met, wow, I guess it's already been 12 years ago, when the Supreme Court finally laid down the law that, gays can officially get married. We got married like 3 months after that. Currently, I work at UPS, and I'm a social worker. And things have just kind of, I think I'm just kind of at I don't know what you say. Is that my tail's end? Jose, you don't want no bill, do you?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
I mean, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes not even making, rent on time. It's just constant worry. I get up at 4:30, do my normal routine. I'm a youth family assistant, I'm a counselor. So I head over there at 6 o'clock, and I basically work there from 6 to noon. And then I come back home, and I've got to make sure I take care of my dog, Paco. He's like a little kid, so I've got to feed him his oatmeal. You wanna have your oatmeal? Then my husband, he'll take me to work at 4 o'clock to UPS, and basically loading their trucks from like 4 to usually 10 or 11. And sometimes it'll go to midnight, come back and try to get it, a couple, 3 hours sleep, and same old grind, go back to the counseling. But it's taxing on my body. I mean, I wake up sore. I can't even sleep at night. My body's racking a pain, and I hate taking pain pills. I've never even taken pain pills before. But it's come to this where I can't even get a good night's sleep if I don't. In the 90s, I was working with LGBTQ homeless youth. We'd be listening to Eminem or different rappers, and a lot of them were spitting some homophobic lyrics. I'm like, I'm gonna start rapping. So then I started doing the deadly thing, made some albums, ended up making some inroads, being one of the first out gay rappers. And then I started, got an agent and started going out to different castings, and they were all gangster roles. In Hollywood, they're only going to show you that one dimension. It's very stereotypical. And I felt like just by perpetuating this whole thing that, all young brown guys are gangsters and bad, that's not going to help move society along. I didn't want to be part of the problem. One reason I started writing is because I really want to showcase, young people of color in a more brighter way. That's what my passion is the arts, and working these two jobs. I've had to put my art to the side. And what I really love about Andrew Yang and his policies is he has ideas. I mean, it's not status quo. I mean, we've been hearing the same thing since I was a kid, Like, he has complete ideas of how to make things work. The Freedom Dividend would really helped me to not worry about just everything. and maybe even taking some time off from my second job to even like write a script, do whatever I need to do to get back in that mode again. Is this the next president? The next president of the United States?
It very well may be. Hello,
Andrew, I'm Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
This is my husband,
nice
Jose.
to meet you. Oh, it's great to meet you both. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Loved the rally last night. Brother.
You were there?
I like the brother. I like when you say brother.
It was incredible spending time with Joe and Jose and learning about their lives. What they're going through is what people all over the country are struggling with.
I'm a social worker. 20 years ago when I was doing this work, $12 an hour. And now that I started up again this work, $12 an hour. This is 20 years later, and you think like the price of everything has gone up. Everything has gone up.
Yeah.
And I can only work part-time. Like they start you out part-time out here.
That means there are no benefits, right?
Definitely no benefits, no. And one reason I've kind of stayed with UPS is they do, after a year, even part-time, they'll give you health care. But I mean, you have to wait a year. So I mean, if something would happen to me in this year, I'm screwed.
We have the resources in this country. We're spending twice as much as other countries on our health care. We can make it so that everyone has access to affordable health care, and that's something I am really passionate about making happen as president.
You're making sense. Like, and I've been thinking about this for a long time. Like, if I don't end up rich, I'm gonna be poor, because I just felt like this is where we're headed. It's gonna be a rich and poor country. That's it. I've ended up more on the poor end, man. I don't even see middle class. I think I'm more poor end.
I mean, if I thought that this country was on the right track, I'd never be doing what I was doing. And you know, it's like, if anyone thinks that if you just have like a sane, competent person, that everything's gonna be hunky-dory, then I'm probably not their candidate, you know what I mean? Like, if you think we need to fundamentally change the way this economy works for people, then I'm your candidate. You know, like that, then I'm your guy.
Yeah, so you really spoke to me with the whole dividend thing. Like, I'm like, and that $1,000 could help with so many things. Like, I'm gonna keep on working, because the $1,000 ain't gonna cover the bills.
Living large on that, yeah.
No, but I mean, that might even help with my art.
One of the things I love about the Freedom Dividend is it's going to put more Americans in position to pursue artistic and creative endeavors. Art has a ton of intrinsic value, and it always has value to the creator and the people that are putting it out into the world. I mean, how many Americans have something inside of them that they want to share? And then how many never get that opportunity because there's not enough financial reward in a lot of the artistic and creative endeavors that people want to pursue.
Exactly. But I hope you win, man, because if you win, I already told my homeboy, he's a tattoo artist in Denver, Renee, we're going to get you that cartoon tatted, maybe on I think right here. I've always wanted something on my big calves. I have big calves. I'll put your big cartoon on my big calf.
Well, dude, I have to earn that tattoo now.
You got to
I have to get to the White House.
Oh, yeah.